All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1136 on this beautiful Thursday evening. It is a Thursday. It is going to be a great night. It is going to be a little bit of content. It's going to be a little bit of techniques, but we're going to get it done. And we call it the Serious Six. Why? Because we go through six different exams. We have six different questions. We go through them. We show you how to answer those. Most importantly, we take the sweat out of it. We take the grind out of it. We take the overthinking out of it. We take the anxiety out of it. I'm going to show you a way to get through these exams a lot easier because all we do is talk about pass notices. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office here at KonaButterflyz, running a little bit late. Sorry about that, but we are going to have a great session and it is going to be free. And if you love having something that is not me, and we got lots of content, lots of deep dives into our technique. We have a whole members area that Brandy runs. And speaking of Brandy, she's got her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7. She's your teacher. She's your maestra. She is the one who's going to help you get through these things so that way you too can get a pass notice because she's more than qualified to help you out. So we're going to have a great time. Like I said, as always, on a Thursday night, I want to remind you all that the weekend does not mean that you stop studying. Guys, the worst thing that you can do is be an employee on your goals. We take the weekend off, we clock back in on Monday, and guess what? We're 3 days behind, which turns into a week behind. And then we're just slowly not performing and we're forgetting and we're starting over every Monday. It is like a quit on Friday and a restart on Monday. Guys, it slows your whole momentum down. It stops you from getting to that goal. It really is a hindrance every time. And I will say this, most people do not have a problem studying or learning this stuff. The biggest problem most of you all have is a weekend problem. It literally is a weekend problem. It's a holiday problem. It's a vacation problem. It's a convention problem. Because, you know, if you're in Primerica and you're at that firm, guys, there's a big, huge West Coast convention. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm taking the weekend off. I'm going to be going to parties where they have volcanoes in the backyard. I don't know. All I know is you take that weekend off, you stop studying, guess what? You're about a week behind. And then you got the no study hangover on Monday and you're recommitting. And here we go again with repeating the cycle. Look, we're going to show you some great tips tonight. It's going to be for free. We're going to go through those questions. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter what exam they're from because all of these tips and techniques and strategies we always teach you can be applied to anything. We teach them to our high school kids. So this weekend, because you're going to listen to what I said, you're going to be coachable. You're going to go get yourself quizzes, go through these exam questions, go through just the way Brandy does this tonight, because no matter how much we show this, no matter if we had a book on it, no matter how many times we have it in our live sessions on members area, if you're not truly committed to applying this stuff and really trying to learn a new, different way to take down these questions and answers, it doesn't matter. It falls on dead ears almost. It's like you're not going to learn something just by watching. You have to do it. You have to practice it. You have to master it, add it to the arsenal. And if you need more help than what we offer in this free and the YouTube videos and all the different places you could get the replays for us, if you need more, we have a whole members area that you can lock in over the weekend, no matter what we have going on, no matter where or what we're doing on any location. As long as you got good internet, you can go ahead and get onto those course videos. You can get onto those techniques and strategies that are in the collections on Patreon. And guess what? If you don't want to be a member and you're like, I don't want to be a member, I just want your technique, strategies, and whatnot, guess what? We have those videos available for sale. Go check it out. Most of them are $20. The good ones are 50. Honestly, I would just be a member at that point and just get what you need, because you get way more than just one video. You get access to everything. But that's just me. But you might be somebody who just needs one video. You need a good one, whatever it is. Go look through what we have for sale. Go get yourself a video. We have that on there. Scan the QR code, look for the one that says membership, go on to Patreon and go and see what we have to offer. We have course videos, live exam sessions, Mondays and Fridays. We do nothing but techniques. except this Friday, but we'll get to that in a minute. And throughout the week, on those exam specific sessions, that is techniques. Those are strategies, applying the content, showing you how to get to those questions and answers and all that great stuff. All those all exam member sessions, all those techniques and all that, we have that available. Some of those available for replay, so you can watch those if you're at work, during the day. You can go ahead and get those replays. We have small group tutoring. We have one-on-one tutoring, all that. Scan the QR code, hit the link, or just give me a call at 951-290-3077. Check for availability if you want that one-on-one tutoring, because it's not always available. But we do have small group tutoring, and that is great on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you could get that whole calendar and everything that we have if you just scan the QR code, hit the link. There is a Google Calendar. You can see all the different sessions and when they appear in your time zone. All right, we also have books, SIE 6, 63, 65, 26. Again, scan the QR code, go see what we got. We have SIE and 65 books that have interactive videos. If you are a member, Kona community on Discord, where you can ask questions, post questions, message Brandy direct, even on the weekends. Go see that. Go join up. You don't need to be a member for that. So just join into that Discord. The only way you can get into that special study group is, again, scan the QR code, hit the links in the chat. And also check out all the different passers that we've had on that Instagram. All right. Tomorrow we have a cancellation of all day sessions. Brandy will be at the Primerica West Coast Convention. See her on the convention floor walking around. See her out there. I will not be there. I have to do all kinds of other stuff at the house, tending to the kids. So Brandy is going to take over for Kona. But we are bringing her trusty sister, my sister-in-law. She almost made her sound like a horse. Her trusty steed. No, she's bringing her sister, my sister-in-law. She's going to be helping her out. Also an educator who teaches these techniques in her own classroom. And you can ask her how that works outside of securities. And she even got her master's degree with using our stuff. So using the techniques, that is. So you could really ask an educator as she walks around with her sister, Sherry.
Yes.
And you can ask them both on how you can get on there, or you can take a picture with Brandy and ask her all the details you need. And who knows? You're gonna have fun, right?
Yeah.
All right. Brandy hopes to see you there.
Yes.
And I hope to see the pictures later.
See
And if you are at the convention, and I will have this up on Patreon as well, we are running a 15% discount on all our books. And also, when you sign up for your membership, you can get 15% off the first month, just the first month on people who are just signing up. So there you go. I think the West Coast Convention for Primerica is at the Toyota Center?
Toyota Arena?
Toyota Arena, Ontario, California.
Ontario.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Toyota Arena.
Yeah.
The arena of Toyotas.
Yes.
I don't know. Anyways, Brandy will be there.
Yes.
All right. Hope to see you. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get this thing going. Let's get the show on the road.
My picture go.
That's not there. Anyways, there's usually a thing that says Series 6. It is going to be Series 6. We're going to go over 6 different exams, 6 questions, 6 answers. Brandy's going to take them down, take them apart, break them down like Charlie Brown, or like a 1980s breakdancer, not like an Australian breakdancer, because that was horrible, but more of a smooth one. And she's going to have that going. And you guys, just like I said earlier, pay attention to how she breaks it down, how she examines, or I say observes these questions and answers. Always start answers first. Look at the question later. Why do we do that? It is not to be cool. It is not to set a new trend. It is an actual strategy. So that way, when you read the question, you're reading it with intent. So if you are a person who is a double, triple, quadruple time reader, or if you are a person who takes way too long to read these questions, reading the answers first will really help you out with that. And let's just get to it. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So it says, actually, I'm going to be real with you guys. I didn't read this whole thing. I just saw preferred stock, secured debt, debentures, and common stock. And then I looked at this list and I said, oh, this is that liquidation priority. But I did notice this. Okay. When it comes to the liquidation priority, we either start with secured and end with common, right? Or vice versa, right? This is the highest priority and this is the last. Okay. So if you guys look at your answer choices, secured debt is B and common stock is D. So the answer is either B or D. And I got that just from reading 4 things, not reading the whole entire thing. Technique. Okay. So now I just got to pick. Are we starting with the one that's on the top or the one that's on the bottom? Bum, bum, bum. Rank the following investors from lowest to highest in the priority of liquidation. So we're going to go common stock was last. That is the lowest. The answer is D.
So the way I always think of it is common people are always last.
Yeah. That's another way.
I know that kind of sucks, but common people are usually last, right? It's not going to be the preferred people. And definitely debtors always get their money.
Or it's just so common that it's last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low on the priority. There you go. Either way. See, didn't have to read all of those words. Awesome. Okay, next. I got equal, less than, greater than. What? So
2 less thans.
yes. And then I go, okay, well, let's just do this. Right? Let's just draw this thing.
Might as well for funsies.
For funsies, right? Because this is a little bit of content night. That's it. Little bit. This one is that, right?
That's par for all the people playing
par.
along.
Less than nominal yield. What's there? My nominal yield less than, this is this one. Less than its current yield. I'm assuming it's the same one, to be honest. Greater than current yield. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to the question. And the question says, a bond offered at par is going to be equal because I drew this bar right there.
So I know that some people are like, I wish she drew her triangle thingy, teeter totter, whatever you guys want to call it, seesaw.
The seesaw.
So much clearer. But that's how you should probably do it on the exam, guys. Don't bring out a ruler. Don't sit there and try to be the most accurate artist. It's just really a point of reference for your brain. And 2, I feel like you could have answered this by keyword Monday that we do every Monday. Par, equal, good to go.
Exactly.
For all the golfers, you would have got this right.
Exactly. I was trying to be nice. I don't know. All right. I have and. I have and. I have oops, that's not the and. I have and I have no and. I also have no acronym. Acronym. ND. It's the one that's different, right? So I was like, I'm pretty sure the answer is D. I'm going to go to the question. It says, which of the following are all the following secondary except, so not secondary. Not secondary is the issuer. Boom, done. Technique, content, keywords, done.
Answer correct.
Boom, boom. Just.
By the way, if you weren't paying attention, she broke that down to D just because it didn't have an and it had no acronym. That's the only reasoning at all that zeroed her in on D. And if this is the real exam, of course she's looking at the fact that its secondary issuer is a connection. Those are key words that need to go together. Yeah. And if you don't know those keyword connections, go buy the book. That's exactly how our study guides are put together, so you can learn that.
Go buy it.
Go buy it.
Go buy it. Okay. At first I was going to say, well, D's the only one that had one word, but I see that B has one word too. But I'm like, okay, mutual funds, corporations, debt instruments, trust. I could sit here and think of an association. I could dive deep on it, or I could just go, well, B and D, one word, A and C, 2 words. I don't know. So I just went to the question and it says investment vehicle, tax consequences, real estate investment trust, guys, organized as, look, didn't need, nope, boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
The entire book has that.
The entire.
The entire book has nothing but keywords. It is not even a single paragraph in the entire book.
That is true.
Why? Because we don't need to learn all the other stuff.
Don't need it. I wrote it this way.
Yeah.
Wrote it this way. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this question for the first time, when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, the answer is this," and then I realized I did not read anything. I was just focused on
Up, down, up,
down,
down, up, down.
up, up, down. We like these. These are good, right?
Yep.
And then up, up. I knew that that wasn't an answer.
Eh.
Down, down, not an answer.
Eh.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I saw the fact that this was a stock dividend question, so I go, "Oh, that's cool. Number up, price down," right? Because that's how it normally is.
Yes.
And then I went to go hit B, and I went,
Wait.
"No,
Wait a minute.
no, Brandy, you didn't even look at the words. You just looked at up and down." So then I had to go, "Oh, price, price." So I had to rewrite it that this is number up, this is price down, this is number down, this is price up. If you have a stock dividend, the number's going up. The answer's A. Boom, done.
How do you remember that? Write it down.
Write it down. And that is, in fact, in the book.
It is in the book.
Just like that.
Just like that.
But do you guys see how very easily, if we just paid attention to the arrows, we would have hit B and been wrong?
Memorize that. Write it on a 3x5 card. Remember that like you remember peanut butter and jelly tastes great.
Yes. And in dividends,
or tastes bad.
In stock dividends, stock splits, the arrows will always be opposite. Opposite is usually the answer.
Yes.
Then you just got to pick which one. I like the opposite. Ooh, Brandy, did you really bring in numbers?
Ooh.
I did. This last one too.
And you revealed the question first. You know what everybody's doing? They're all looking at the question because they can't help themselves.
Didn't even finish this one. How funny.
You didn't pick it. Anything.
I must have got distracted. It's probably
happens. Common occurrence in this house.
Yeah. So D is the third D is the third highest, right? So like 250 is the lowest. B is the highest. This is the third. That's a lot of numbers, right? Thousands. That's a lot. These are in the hundreds, right? And then I'm like, okay, I got to really look at this. And I see the 250. So here's what we did. Here's what I did. I went through here and I went, okay, I need to know how much I paid, right? So I pay what? When it comes to contracts, I pay the premium. Premium was 250.
Yep.
Most people are going to pick C.
Yes, they are.
No, guys.
That is wrong.
Because you know why? They hid the fact that there's 3 contracts. So 250 times 3 is.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I literally went, this is a good one because a lot of people would have assumed it's just one contract because I'm going to say all but 2 questions. Guys, I have been doing this for 10 years.
Yes.
Studying myself and then teaching it.
Yes.
This particular brand has done one other question that wasn't one contract. It is very rare that this brand question bank puts in more than one options contract in their questions. So most people probably would have picked C, would have been wrong. What the heck did I miss? Slow it down. 3 contracts.
3 contracts. Now, I will say this. It doesn't matter what brand of QBanks you use. Number one, you don't want to ever master a certain QBank by any company or anybody out there. The real name of the game is passing a FINRA or NASAA exam, correct? That is who's going to get you that, give you that pass notice. Those are the folks that are going to get you your licenses. That's the ones that you need to prepare for. One of the main things you need to prepare for, and that's why we always teach keywords and techniques. All the rest of it can change at a whim.
Absolutely.
The keywords in this one was 3, 250, right? Making sure you're paying attention.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
The rest of it, all nonsense.
Noise.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, everybody. We made it to the end. It was a good one. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a little bit about keywords, techniques, really just slowing it down sometimes. Really learning those techniques and just slowing it down. 9 times out of 10, most people get things wrong because they just go too fast. They panic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I read this question 7,000 times over, and now I'm running out of time. And now I got to speed up all through all the rest of the exam, and every one of them is probably going to be on the verge of wrong because we're no longer paying attention. We're just trying to fill out, question dots.
That's it.
That's it. It's not even answers. You're just filling in the dots. That's all. That's all.
Yep.
You guys, don't do that.
No.
Practice this weekend. And I know sometimes it's painstakingly hard to learn a new thing because we have to slow down. We have to pay attention. We have to master a new thing. But once you get going on it, once you master it, it's a game changer. It's a life changer. So go do that this weekend. Make sure you get that study session in. Don't have a weekend problem. We'll be back Monday, business as usual for all the member sessions. And we'll be back for the Studying Brew, same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, everybody, stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice techniques and keywords in your quizzes and on the exam. We will see you guys on Monday or in person tomorrow. Have a great one.